What is up, guys? I'm here at my 2021 New York Giants NFL predictions, and today I will be starting the NFC, with the first division being the NFC East and the first team being the Giants. I picked the Giants to be the first team for the NFC because they are my favorite team. I am very excited for this 2021 NFL season. I'm a Giants super fan, and week 3 I'm going to the Giants game. It's actually against the Falcons. It'll be my 4th Giants game. I haven't been to one in a while, though. Giants-Falcons at MetLife. It's Eli Manning's retirement ceremony, week 3, September 26th, so I'm really excited for that. Hopefully they can get a win when I go, but I think I have decent expectations for this year. I'm very excited, and as I've said before, these are not going to be biased. You may not agree with me, but these are my unbiased predictions for this year. So week 1, we have Broncos at Giants. These two teams are very similar. Both have questionable O-lines, questionable spots at the quarterback position. But they both have great weapons. Their defenses are great. Their secondaries are amazing. And I think this is going to be a defensive game. I think that the defenses are going to stop the offenses, and it's going to be a very low-scoring game. There may be only 1, maybe 2 touchdowns total scored in this game. I'm not expecting it to be a shootout, but I think that we will be able to come up with a very tough win at home against the Denver Broncos. Week 2, I have Giants at football team. I'm going to go with the Giants. We have owned the Washington football team as of late in the last 3 years. We're 6-0 against them. Hopefully it's not any different this year. And obviously, as you see, I have them beating them in their first matchup. You'll see later in the second matchup. But I think that on Thursday night, we played well at FedEx Field a few years ago, 2 years ago when we were terrible. We blew the football team out, actually, in Washington. So that was, even if we're terrible, we still own them. So I think that earlier in the season, we should be able to get a win against the football team to start out with a nice 2-0 record. And we haven't started 1-0, led 2-0 since 2016, and that's when we made the playoffs. So if this happens, that would be a good sign. Next, we have Falcons at Giants. This is the game that I'm going to. This is going to be Daniel Jones' first big game of the year. Hopefully, I want him to at least jump to a top, 16 quarterback. I think if everything pans out, he could maybe be a top 13 quarterback. That would be great, but at least get me to top 16, 17 range, or else he's out. He's not going to be the quarterback next year. And I think that he'll start off with a big game, and when I go to this game, I think they should get the win. 3-0 start, great start for the Giants here. But then we got Giants at Saints, and keep in mind, Michael Thomas will be out for this game. But it's in the Dome, very tough to play, even if their team isn't crazy good like it used to be. They're still a decently complete football team. They still got a shot at the playoffs. I got to go with the Saints here. I don't know if we will start out 4-0, but you never know. We could definitely find a way to get a win there. Next, we have Giants at Cowboys in AT&T. And I think that the Cowboys are a team I'm about to spoil that we could very well split with. So I'm going to take the Cowboys, but then you obviously know that I'm picking the Giants for the next one. I think the Cowboys should win in AT&T Stadium. I think they will win. The Cowboys are meant to be a home team. They're just such a good home team. Week 6, we have Rams at Giants. This Rams team got so much better, and it was already very good. It just got so complete. Their offense is great. Their defense is great. Their special teams is pretty good. I mean, this team is so good, and they'll be competing for a Super Bowl this year. This will be, I think this is our 3rd toughest game on the schedule, and you'll see the top 2. This is easily our toughest home game. Our home schedule is very light. Obviously, outside of this game, we don't have any other Super Bowl contenders on the home schedule, but besides the Rams, so that's good news. But next we have. So we've lost 3 in a row. We fall to 3-3. I got Panthers at Giants, and I think that another team that we're very similar to, they got great weapons, but I think our defense could make some stops and end up getting the win at home. Week 8, we have Giants at Chiefs, and this, I think, is our toughest game on the schedule, besides in Tampa Bay on Monday Night Football. But this is in Arrowhead on Monday Night Football, and Arrowhead always has the crazy fans that always go wild. It's a bad atmosphere for other teams to play in. It's very tough, very loud. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chiefs pretty easily there. So week 9, we have Raiders at Giants, and I think that we get the win against the Raiders. The Raiders could beat us, but I think that we are a more complete football team, and we have what it takes to win this football game against a decent Raiders team. Week 10, we have our bye week. Week 10 is the New York Giants bye week. Week 11, we have Giants at Buccaneers coming off the bye week. On Monday Night Football, I don't think we really have much of a shot at this game, but last year they won the Super Bowl and we lost to them by 2, and it was on a bad call to end the game. So, I mean, we possibly could have beat them last year very well. Daniel Jones doesn't throw like 3 interceptions in that game. We beat them pretty easily. It was in the middle of the season. So I think anything could happen, but I gotta go with the Bucs here, the defending Super Bowl champions. Week 12, we have Eagles at Giants, and we're gonna sweep the Eagles easy. The Eagles suck. They're not good. They got a bad quarterback, and yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants there. Next, we got Week 13. We have Giants at Dolphins in Miami. I think the Dolphins are sneaky underrated, and if Tua turns up, Tua gets really good, which I think he will take that step up. Watch out, they very well are a playoff contender, and you never know, they could do some damage if Tua really takes a big step up this upcoming year. Week 14, we have Giants at Chargers. I'm going to go with the Giants getting possibly an upset win because it's in Los Angeles. But, I mean, their stadium's very nice, but they have, like, the worst fans in football. So, I mean, what does it go to? But I think that they might be a little more talented, but I think we might outcoach them because they got a first-year coach coming in, and who knows, Justin Herbert might struggle, but probably not. He'll probably come up and light the world on fire this year and possibly be an MVP candidate. You never know. Week 15, we got Cowboys at Giants, and as you guys heard me earlier, I said I was going to go with the Giants to get a win here. I have them improving to 8-6. I think that they're up there with talent against Dallas. Dallas might have a little more talented, but probably not because we have a much more talented defense. They have a more talented offense, but it's pretty close on the offensive side. But I think that we should be able to split with the Cowboys. If not, maybe sweep them. Probably not, though. But next, we got Giants at Eagles. As I said, we're sweeping the Eagles. We're pissed at what they did last year. They disrespected the game. We're not necessarily... Everyone's saying that, yeah, we went 6-10. You should be blaming yourself. But they disrespected the game by putting Nate Sudfeld in. Give Jalen Hurts a chance. He's young. He has talent. Like, give him a chance to go out and win a football game. Like, stop tanking. Like, no one likes tanking. It's that's why we were mad. We weren't mad because we blame that on us. We could have, if Evan Ingram caught the ball in like week 6 against the Eagles, we're in the playoffs. If Daniel Jones doesn't throw 3 interceptions against the Buccaneers, we're in the playoffs. So we're not blaming the Eagles for not making the playoffs, but we're just pissed at them for that, for disrespecting the game. Final 2 games, let's see how we'll end out. We got Giants at Bears, and this is going to be a huge game for us. Not necessarily standing-wise. Well, obviously, look at where we are. It's going to be huge standings-wise, but we have the Bears' first-round draft pick next year. If you remember, they traded up from 20 to 9 to get Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields will be starting. So this will be an interesting game, and I think we'll get a win to help ourselves out draft-wise. Yeah, that would be very good if we got a win here. To end out the season in Week 18, which could be for the division, you'll see, though, later, We got football team at Giants. I think MetLife's going to be loud. Big Blue's going to get up and get behind their team. Daniel Jones might come up clutch. Defense might come up clutch. And I think that we will get the win, which would bring us to an overall record of... Actually, no, I think we'll go 10-7. So I'm going to give them... I'm going to go down back to the Chargers game. I don't think we'll go 11-6. I don't think that's too reasonable. But I'm going to go back to the Chargers game. What was that, like week 6? No, it was not week 16. That was week 15 maybe? No, let me just keep going up. And I'm going to give us the loss there. I think we'll go 10-7. Where's the Chargers game? Right here. I'm going to give the Chargers that win. So we are 10-7. We end out the season 10-7. I don't think 11-6 is too reasonable, but you never know if everything falls our way. Maybe 11-6, possibly even 12-5. If every domino falls in our way, no injuries, I think 12-5 is our ceiling. But I do have us going 10-7 with a home record of 7-1 and away record of 3-6. And I have our offensive player of the year being Saquon Barkley. I think he's due for an amazing season this year. Our defensive player of the year could be a plethora of guys, but I have stud corner James Bradbury winning it. And our breakout player, I have Darius Slayton. Could have also went DJ, but I'm going to go Darius Slayton because I think he'll be much better as a wide receiver 3 than a wide receiver 1 or 2. So, yeah, that's the video. Tomorrow I'll be coming at you with the football team prediction video. So see you guys later. Peace.